Taurus Army, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Beneath the Sky, Beyond the Stars Tarot. This is your reading for June 2024. All right, so Taurus, the new moon in Gemini is going to be falling in your second house. And that's going to be highlighting finances. So there may be some new beginnings for you where it applies to your money, your resources, not just financial aspects, but also, the resources that you provide to the world. So your gifts, your talents, your skills, anything that you give to the world to receive back, whether that's praise, adulation, or even finances, right? So the new moon is the beginning of something new. It's a 30-day cycle. And during that new moon, you can plant seeds, and again, that's going to be on June 6th. So on or around June 6th, a great time to start something when it comes to your financial situation, maybe investing, maybe a new job, maybe opening a new bank account, or just something where you are thinking about growing your worth, your self-worth, also your financial worth, okay? The planet Mars is going to be moving into Taurus, so into your first house. So when Mars moves into the sign of our sun, it gives us like a power pack of energy, okay? So Mars moving into your sign, you may find that you have more energy, you have more vitality, you have more, movement to initiate things. It's a great time. Mars rules, bodybuilding and pumping iron. So this might be a really good time if you were thinking about starting weightlifting or, bodybuilding or powerlifting, anything like that. This could be a really good time for you to start that, thinking about, as we were talking about, your resources, even your energy, right, and your health. Those are also resources for you. There could be some conflict for you while Mars is in your sign, because it makes us a little more aggressive. It makes us really want to stand up for ourselves. So just be careful, Taurus, that you're not being argumentative or, too aggressive with the people around you. Just make sure to temper your, the words that you say and your impulses with a little a little honey. Think about what you say before you say it, and kind of think about the energy that you're putting across before you put yourself out there. Okay. We also have Jupiter in that second house in Gemini, which is going to be trining Pluto in Aquarius. They're both air signs. So your 10th house is your career. So there could be some significant change that's been developing in your career. And you may find that you are now maybe up for a promotion or a pay raise of some kind. Even, it could be like a performance review cycle. And you may find that in June you are, you get a really good review. And part of that review is an increase in your money, increase in your salary. So yeah, really good time. It's a good time with Mars in your first house, as I said, to speak up for yourself. And like BTS says, speak yourself. But again, you just want to make sure that you're doing it, with the proof behind you, right? Of what your worth is and of what you've accomplished and what you've achieved. Okay, so just make sure that you are, if you're going into like some kind of review or an interview, even some of you could be interviewing for a new job that could significantly increase your salary. And again, just make sure that you're not being too forward or too aggressive in your delivery with this new or potential employer. Okay. Or your current employer. All right, so let's go ahead and, well, before I do the tarot, I'm just going to shuffle the photo cards here and see whose energy is going to be with us today. Again, this reading is for Army by Army. I've been Army since 2019. Love BTS and love reading tarot and doing astrology. So started this channel for Army who like the same things. And let me see. All right, my eyes are closed. I'm going to pull from here, and we have V. All right, so V's energy is really strong with us today. V also came out in the Aries reading. All right, so I love this energy of V. He looks really innocent, right? And very youthful, innocent. This is like a classic V. So energy I'm getting here is kind of thoughtful, right? Really intellectual. I'm also getting, again, innocent, kind of, pulling back and looking at things in more of a thoughtful way. Let me see. Yes, so the message here that I'm getting from this V card is really you want to approach whatever opportunities that come to you with an open mind, right? You don't want to seem like you know it all. So if you're in a situation where you are interviewing for something or you're starting out a new job, be open-minded, be ready to learn, be open to learn, all right? Let yourself be a little bit innocent as far as your mind and and being receptive. That's the word that I'm looking for. You want to make sure that you're being receptive to opportunities that might present themselves. All right, here we go. What is the reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June? And I read these cards right side up. So we have the Nine of Wands. There's RM there. We have the Ten of Cups. Wow. So this is the distant past, the recent past, Ten of Cups in the recent past. We have the King of Cups covering right now. We have the Seven of Pentacles. That makes sense in the near future. And we have the Seven of Swords. Interesting. All right. That Seven of Swords is interesting. I'm being prompted to take one more card and look at that. What did I say at the beginning of the reading? Speak yourself. So interesting. Going to add that card there for you over the Seven of Swords. At the base of the deck, we have the Lover's card. All right. And that Lover's card is a Gemini card. Again, we have the new moon in Gemini. So let's take a look and see what messages we have here. And I'll move this over so you can see a little bit. There's V watching us. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands in the distant past. So what I'm getting a very self-protective energy here from this Nine of Wands. Some of you I feel like you've been questioning things, kind of trying to figure out life, trying to figure out which way you are going, where life is going, where your future lies. Definitely there's a self-protective energy here. And definitely with this light coming here into the telephone booth, this is an energy of being receptive and looking for a message, waiting for a message, right? Waiting for a sign. That's really what I'm getting. I feel like many of you Tauruses have kind of been sitting back, waiting for a sign, direction from the universe of what's my next move. Okay. And this might have been very emotional. It might have recently been a very emotional time here. I'm seeing the word don't cry here. So you may be coming out of, in the last few months, you may be coming out of a period that was very emotional for you, a lot of change possibly. And you, again, trying to figure out what your next move is. So in the recent past, so say coming into the month of June, we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there's been something happened for you coming into June, which has maybe, you know, how do they say it? Renewed your faith in humanity in some way, or renewed your faith in yourself. This could be, I'm getting family influence here, so it could be people around you, could be really great connections with family members, could be really great connections with a special person in your life. With the Lovers at the base of the deck here, that definitely could be a love card, could be a relationship card. The Ten of Cups is, joyous, happy, situation with people around you that love you. It's also a marriage card, so maybe some of you have recently tied the knot. If that's the case, congratulations. But it can again be a one-to-one situation that's really happy, happy relationship, or it could be again people around you, group of people around you who are happy and connected, celebrating some really great situation or a win. I love how the guys are just, they're totally lifted here, right? They are up dancing and waving their arms, and there's a lot of energy in this card. They're really, they're like me, or like, whoa. It looks like a situation where you're watching some kind of, basketball or soccer or football, something like that, and everybody's just jumping up and really excited. So I do feel that there's recently something has happened that has, as I said, renewed your faith in humanity or life or even your path, a new direction, or something that sparked a really positive emotional connection for you. The Cups is emotions. And so as we come from that Ten of Cups here, we're again going into another cup card, the Ten of Cups. The King of Cups. So interesting, because the King of Cups can represent someone who is of a water sign energy. So that's Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We have our beautiful RM. Looks like he's holding a bottle of water. So definitely water is represented here. Is a little bit of looks like a whale there. So definitely water energy. And look at this heart with the wings and the halo. So someone with this Ten of Cups, you may have recently connected with someone who just has your heart, fluttering. Maybe some of you have recently fallen in love. Again, could be someone with water energy, strong water energy, or it could be someone male or female, gender this is not gender specific, it's energy specific, but it could be someone who's an artist of some kind, a musician, a writer, a dancer, a composer, singer, an actor. This is, RM is really, very, very dramatic here, almost like he's, acting in a movie or a love story. So I am definitely getting love story here from this King of Cups, love energy. If this is not a romantic situation, then I do feel that there is someone around you who is very supportive, or who can be very supportive right now to you in your life. Again, with the Ten of Cups there, could be a family member, a father figure, an uncle, a brother, but someone who's got your back and who really cares about you deeply. The King of Cups is a very deep, emotional person, usually very experienced with love. That's not like the Knight of Cups energy, which is like, a younger energy that's kind of new to love, hasn't had a lot of experience. The King of Cups is experienced person. So they have a lot to teach you, and they can also help, open your heart to love. For Tauruses, Water energy is very, very compatible. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy for you is very compatible energy. So, if you've recently met someone under those signs, or they have that water strong in their chart, could be a significant relationship. Again, the King of Cups can also not necessarily be a romantic partner, but could be someone very supportive of you. And we were talking about work and job situations possibly being, something coming in for you. So that King of Cups could be someone that you are interviewing with, or that wants to hire you, or wants to, maybe you're an artist and they want to be a patron of yours. So definitely there is good energy there. Okay. In the near future, right? So going into, with that new moon in Gemini on the 6th, as we get into June, we are looking at the Seven of Pentacles. And I love the Seven of Pentacles energy for you, because I feel like there are seeds being planted here that you are waiting to grow and to flourish. Okay. So efforts that you've made, efforts that you've put in, you're waiting for the harvest. You're waiting for your garden to grow. You're waiting for things to blossom. So could be a relationship that has started, and you're kind of sitting back waiting to see where this relationship is going to go. There also is something on this card, which is really cool. It says, how much more do I have to wait until I can see you? Very interesting. So I believe that might be Suga. I'm not sure. I believe this is the Spring Day video, images from that. And there are photographs here. That might be Suga, I think. If you know, let me know in the comments. But again, waiting for something to see where something's going to go. So I feel that some of you may be either waiting for a potential romantic partner to kind of see where this relationship is heading, or you could be just waiting for someone to call you, right? You may have met someone and waiting for them to get back to you, or waiting to hear from them, right? Waiting for a call, a text, a message, or again, some of you could be interviewing and waiting to get a call back, or a message regarding a potential employment situation or a project, right? Success of your project, or how your project was received. So after the Seven of Pentacles, interesting energy here, we have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like there are things going on behind the scenes that you may not completely be aware of. All right. So Seven of Swords traditionally is a card, right, about, on the most extreme, it's a card of betrayal, or someone stealing something. Usually in the typical traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have somebody that is stealing swords out of a camp. So it could be a spy. But even more so on a more, esoteric, on a deeper level, it is also plans and making plans, sometimes in secret, but kind of, with swords is mental energy. So swords is a lot, thinking a lot, right? Planning a lot, strategizing. The Seven of Swords can be, it can be depending on the cards, it can be positive or negative. You have really good cards here. So for me, you have two sevens here, waiting for something to come back to you, or to get back to you, or to grow, or to blossom, or harvest, right? Or a response, or a reaction. And then the Seven of Swords here is kind of strategizing next moves for me. What I feel like is that if you are waiting for a decision to be made, there is more than one person who has to weigh in on this decision. So it's not, you may have interviewed with one person, but there are several people who really have to review this in order to make that final decision. Also, I feel again that there are maybe political things going on behind the scenes that are working themselves out, but I think they're working themselves out in your favor, Taurus, okay? Because I did pull an extra card here, and by the way, this is the mic drop video, right? This is a clip from that, one of my favorite songs. So yeah, getting ready for a mic drop moment, right? Someone getting ready to speak their truth, let the truth out. And then you have here at the end of the reading, you have RM again, our leader, the as the emperor, the fourth major arcana here is the leader, the emperor, who more so is the emperor, right, that we know than RM. A leader, a strong leader, a wise person. The emperor doesn't the emperor can rule by force if he or she needs to, but the emperor also rules by intellect and by strategizing. Again, that Seven of Swords energy. So with Speak Yourself here, I think the message here is that don't be afraid to promote yourself. If someone gets back to you and says, we want you to meet with some other people or some other members of the, of the company, make sure that you are promoting yourself, right? And representing yourself in a way that is authentic, but that also shows who you are and what you're made of. You're going to have the opportunity to do that, I think. And just looking here, yeah, look at all these microphones, so speaking up, putting your message out there, representing yourself, speaking your truth. So you may end up, meeting with the CEO of the company, if it's an interview or a like a performance review. If this is a romantic situation, the Emperor can represent someone who has a very masculine energy. Even if this is a feminine person, right, or identifies as female, they have a strong leadership quality. This is someone who can run a company, who can start a business, who can manage people, who can lead people. So whoever this is in your life, know that they have a strong energy, and that you will need to match this, but that this should not be like this should not be you against each other. This is, with the Lovers card here, there's a blending of energies. There's a blending and a balancing of energies. So there's the potential for even give and take here. Okay. And again, with the Lovers being a Gemini card, very, very strong energy about communication. So communication is key here, whether this is a professional situation, a work situation, or even a potential romantic partnership. Speak up. Again, with that Mars in your sign, there is definitely the opportunity for you to promote yourself and to represent yourself in a strong but authentic way. Mars also is the planet that rules, our libido. So it's a very, Mars is sexual attraction. So, you could have a very strong physical attraction to either that King of Cups or that Emperor energy. And someone could be very strongly attracted to you this month. So, just keep things on an even keel and balance those energies out. We do have one more card for you from the Oracle here, and let's see what the Oracle energy here is for Taurus. Okay, let's see what we have, Taurus. Healing chaos. Wow. This is such a cool card because you have such a juxtaposition of energies here. You have a tornado, right? Completely, destructive, chaotic energy. And then all of these beautiful butterflies, floating around it. And so there's a softness and there is an aggressive energy here and a soft energy here. Just what I was talking about, being able to balance out, definitely balancing out feminine and masculine energy. We all possess it. However we identify, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So I feel like there's a need for softness here in order to help balance out. And look at this, definitely similar energy for me here, right? That Nine of Wands, where you were kind of, a lot going on in the recent past and maybe in the last few months or even years for you, and you trying to find direction. And I feel like you are here, you have put this behind you, but there is definitely a healing that is possible here for you, but it's also transformational, right? The butterfly, we know how the butterfly becomes a butterfly because it comes from the cocoon as a caterpillar. So definitely there's transformative energy, you being that caterpillar turning into the butterfly here. So yeah, I love this energy for you because it is definitely transformative. Definitely transformative, and there's healing energy here for you. And especially with this water energy, I love that. I love that. All right, so I'm going to take one more card, which is your affirmation card. Let me pull one from the pile here, and let's see. Oh, I love this. Okay, here's your affirmation, Taurus. Best version. Every day I am growing into my full potential. Therefore, I am becoming more extrinsically valuable to the world. Interesting. Extrinsically meaning outer, right? Intrinsically meaning inner. So extrinsically valuable to the world. So I will walk with arms wide to receive the challenges coming my way. At this moment, I am the best version of myself, and tomorrow I'll be even better. Love this. Speak yourself. You are the best version of yourself. And as time goes on, you will continue to heal and transform, and make sure that you are doing this and approaching this with wide open eyes, the innocence of a child, the openness of a child with new eyes, Taurus. All right, Taurus, thank you so much, Taurus Army. I hope this reading has been interesting for you. I hope it's been helpful. And I thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I purple you. Bye-bye.